All right, here we go, baby. It's Friday. It's Friday. Y'all know what that means. It's been a long week. A lot's been going on, baby. So there's a damn good reason to sit back and enjoy a cold one. I got a package from Dr. Todd up in Elkhorn, Wisconsin, who sent me a bunch of beer, and this is one of them. This one is called Bear Maps 2.0, which is an initiative up in Wisconsin right now because they've recently had a change in the Supreme Court. Anyway, it's an initiative to do just that, have fair maps when it comes to districts in a state. Anyway, I hope your beer is nice and cold. Ooh, that is stout, baby. That's a strong message. Oh, Dr. Todd, he knows his beer. This is from the we say this wrong, Minocqua Brewing Company up in Wisconsin. And I like this company. They have made a political statement and standing by their word. Anyway, baby. That's quite good though. Y'all know the next part. Stuff a little bud down in the bowl. It might help you get through the weekend. Or at least through the day. Anyway, if you're so inclined, which I tend to be. Anyway, we got to do away with this so we can make our cut so TikTok don't throw my ass off. TikTok don't get to see this part. Because of the beer in the butt. Can't be doing that. Anyway, some might say that's a... Anyway. I hope you do enjoy your beer and enjoy your bud. It is Friday, baby. Friday, the sun is shining. Temperature's not too bad down here today. Pretty good day. America, not so great a day, baby. No, man, there's things going on. And we all know what it is. It's an attack, baby. Attack on the First Amendment, the freedom of speech in this country. Donnie's not too he's not too fond of this First Amendment shit. No, he's a little upset about what people are saying on late night shows and whatnot in across the country, and he's going to do something about it. He's not going to tolerate that. He has an FCC chair and Brendan Carr that, is all willing to go along with this shit and threaten companies if they don't abide by their rules, I guess, their definition of what free speech or what speech is allowed. It goes to show you what the problem. It's our voice is what Donnie is afraid of. And late night comedians, they have a ball with that. They just lay it out there where it is and show us what the hell this presidency is doing. And Donnie doesn't like that. He wants to control what is said about him on TV, late night TV. Anybody. He wants to control what is allowed on TV. And boy, that has sparked a whole lot of shit. Because we all know, and I've said this before, he wants two things. Donnie wants two things. He wants the power of Putin, president for life, and he wants the adoration of Kim Jong-un, where we all clap at the glorious leader when he comes in the room. And that's what he wants, and that's what he expects. And he ain't getting it. And they're mocking him on late night for all the bullshit that he's tried to pull, and Donnie got pissed, and there you go. He's threatening all of them if they don't conform to whatever it is that Donnie feels is appropriate. It's a pitiful situation. On my wall, on my Facebook page, if anybody goes by there, you'll see a quote by Louis Lapin. It says, "Dissent is what rescues the democracy from a slow death behind closed doors." That's what he's afraid of. The dissent in this country, for all the bullshit that he's playing, the shape this country is in, hell, the shape the world is in right now. You think he's doing the world a favor with his bullshit over Ukraine and in Gaza? No, he's throwing fuel on the fire, baby. He's just making it worse. He's just delaying and delaying. I'm going to get after Putin one day. Yeah, bullshit. He admires Putin. And so, no, he's not going to do a damn thing. But this assault on the freedom of speech bullshit is getting even Ted Cruz, one of my senators, stood up today and called it the FCC was acting like a mob boss, man. That we're using mob tactics. Mob tactics, that's what he said. Threatening a company with a deal that the FCC has to agree to, a merger. And boy, howdy, the FCC saying, well, you know, maybe we won't do that if you keep your shit up. It's a mob tactic. But we have a mob boss. We have a mob boss, and we don't have a cabinet. We have a series of lieutenants under him. It's just like a mob movie, you know, mob boss, the lieutenants, the captains, whatever, you know, all the shit that goes along with that. That's what we're facing right now. And ain't no getting around it. We have a criminal presidency, and they're willing to do anything to keep their power. And they're most fearful of our voice, of our ability to exercise our voice, to use the freedoms that we're allowed in this country. That's what he's afraid of, and that's why he's trying to crack down. I don't know where he's going to go next with the National Guard, but oh Lord, he ain't done with that shit yet. Don't think for a minute he is. He's got other shit up his sleeve to try to divide this country, because that's all he works on, is divide. Pit one group of people against another people, and at some point, everybody's a loser, baby. So we need to come together, and it all starts with one basic idea, and that is that we all have the right to freedom of speech. It's the number one article. It's the number one amendment, the First Amendment, baby. It's the most important one, that said, is our ability to use our voice. And Donnie doesn't like that, because unless the voice is talking well of him, he just doesn't think it's free speech. But we must continue, and we have to use our voice, and we have to come together. You know, there's a big rally planned on November 5th in Washington, D.C., and I'm going to try my best to make it there, because it requires that we all get in the street, that we all use our voice in a nonviolent protest around this country. We have to step up our activities, baby. This isn't a time to shy away from anything. This is time to step forward, because we're on solid ground. We're on the ground of the Constitution, baby. And we can't let that be trampled, because, well, he's doing his best to do exactly that. Anyway, it is Friday, so I hope you enjoy your weekend. And we'll be back Sunday for another Blue Dot Family meeting. Come by and join the conversation. We'd love to have you anyway. In the meantime, put a smile on your face. Give that shit away to somebody else, because it's desperate times, and everybody needs a smile nowadays. See y'all later.